My dear respected brothers and elders, mothers and sisters, and ulama kiram, assalamu alaikum. And my dear respected brothers and elders, mothers and sisters, alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gave me the tawfiq to go to Masjid al-Aqsa, or the land of al-Aqsa, or you can say Baytul Muqaddas, or you can say Baytul Maqdis, or you can say Al-Quds for the third time, alhamdulillah. Years ago we used to hear about Al-Aqsa, and the reality is, guys, I had a massive picture at home, probably the size of that, and exactly I had the golden dome on there, and the golden dome used to stick out, and whenever my children used to ask me that, Dad, we've heard about Aqsa, what is Masjid al-Aqsa? And I used to say that, look at that golden dome, that is Masjid al-Aqsa. Up until just recently, I came to this masjid and I became part of this masjid, alhamdulillah. And then I made the first journey with, our friends and our brothers from here, and we went to visit Al-Aqsa. And that's when your real eyes open. That's when you realize that you've been living in cuckoo land. That's when you realize that you've become Hafiz of Quran, and you've read Subhanalladhi Surah Isra, Subhanalladhi Asra bi'abdihi a number of times. You've read it all over the world in Taraweeh. But today, when we visit there, when we actually went there and we actually visit there, and then you realize that this isn't Al-Aqsa. And from our hotel, I always say this, I was even telling this to my children, when from your hotel, when you see the dome of Al-Aqsa, and you see the golden dome, which is called Dome of the Rock. The Dome of the Rock, you can see from very far. It's shining very bright. But the Dome of Al-Aqsa, which is the dark grey, blackish, dark grey dome, there's not even a single bulb on it. So you can't even see this. And the reality is, guys, me and you, we're very far away from Deen. We're very far away from Deen. We don't know our own religion. For me to reach the age of 40 and not know that the Dome of Al-Aqsa is the dark grey, greenish one, what message am I going to pass on to my children? Like the message that I was passing on. So alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the tawfiq to visit Al-Aqsa. This was the third time that I went, alhamdulillah. And this was in a period of 1.5 years. And inshallah, many more trips, inshallah, many more journeys to go. And my dear respected brothers and elders, I say one thing, Makkah, Medina is amazing. There's no comparison. Makkah and Medina is amazing. Makkatul Mukarramah and Madinatul Munawwara is on a different level. But it's about time we visited Al-Aqsa. It's about time we visited Al-Aqsa. The other thing is we have many trips that we make throughout the year. You speak to many people and they say, next year we have made the intention to go to Dubai. Allah. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it's haram or halal. I'm saying your ultimate goal for next year is to go to visit Dubai. Your ultimate goal next year is to visit Morocco a number of times. Your ultimate goal next year is to go and visit Marrakesh a number of times. Your ultimate goal is to visit Poland, Bulgaria, all these other places, and go and invest. Aqsa is crying out for you. The land of Aqsa is crying out for you. It's waiting for you. It's asking every single Muslim that where are the Muslims today? And if you speak to the locals, they don't need your funding. They don't need your money. They don't need your power. All they need is you to go and visit. That's all they need. You speak to the shopkeepers. I bought, alhamdulillah, many things from the shopkeepers, alhamdulillah, with the intention to help these people. And trust me, you take one thing off and there's a layer of dust of this much on there. They know they open their shops in the morning, they're not going to make anything. But they're there. They're there. So if we're not going to help them and go out and spend on them, then I ask you a question, who is? Who is going to go and spend? Who is going to go and help them? Who is going to help the people? Everyone's got a story to tell. So the point that I'm trying to make over here is, instead of making an intention that I am going to Dubai this year, take your children over here. Take yourself over here. Take your wife over here. Take your children over here. You will bring a part of Aqsa with you, and you will leave a portion of yourself at Al-Aqsa as well. You know, every time that I have been, it just gets better, better and better. You know, however many times you go. So I want you to walk away from here, number one, and number one, make the intention that if you haven't been there, you need to go. It doesn't matter who you go with. It doesn't matter whose group you go with. It doesn't matter which family you go with. It doesn't matter even if you get married and you go there. Aqsa is waiting for you. There's no one there for Aqsa today. And we're busy making plans, Pakistan, Jasi, 6-7 mahine hote raisi, and then come back. Who's going to go here? If you do not tell your children about this place, then who's going to tell them? On the media, when you see Al-Aqsa, what do they show you? They don't show you the Grey Dome. They show you the Golden Dome. And the majority of us probably sitting here don't even know what the Golden Dome is. So it's very important, number one, the message that I have to give you, is go and visit. Go and visit. I was just checking a child's ticket today. Just today, a child's ticket is £149. You know, majority of us spend that on the weekend. Majority of us Muslims, yeah, listen to this carefully now, yeah? Majority of us Muslims will spend this as a gift for Christmas for our child. Allahu Akbar. You know, it's something to think about, guys. You know, Jana kaha hai, ja kaha rahe. Which path are we supposed to be walking, and where are we actually going? So a few things over here. Visiting the land of Al-Aqsa. First of all, we have to understand that the dark grey, greenish dome is Al-Aqsa. Which is known to many people as Masjid Al-Aqsa. The Mosque of Al-Aqsa. Aqsa meaning the furthest. The real name for this is Qibali Masjid. The real name for this is Qibali Masjid. And it's known as Masjid Al-Aqsa, which is no harm in saying this. Anyone that reads Salah in Al-Aqsa, anyone that reads Salah in the sanctuary of Al-Aqsa, the reward is 1,000 Salahs. Allahu Akbar. That's why we see that many people that struggle to come for Fajr Salah, that's why we see that many people that struggle to come for Fajr Salah, when they visit Al-Aqsa, you see them racing against each other for Tahajjud. This is the barakah. You see them racing against each other. You know, all these steps going down and up and down, they don't feel it. You walk to this pavement and you say, I can't come for Fajr because the pavement's too high. There's steps over here. You go to Al-Aqsa, it's like you have become Sonic. It's like you have got power inside you. You've got Duracell batteries inside you. And you race for Tahajjud. And after you read Tahajjud Salah, of course you're going to read Fajr Salah. And after Fajr Salah, you don't want to leave. You don't want to leave. And then when you walk out of Al-Aqsa, when you walk out of the Masjid Al-Aqsa, the dark grey, green domed one, and you walk out and the sun is rising, and you've got 22 degrees, and you're just sitting there, you know, sab kuch bula deta hai insan. Koi kuch yaad nahi rehta. Because the spirituality and the barakah over there is amazing. Now just in the land, in the, you know, the area of Al-Aqsa, just in the area of Al-Aqsa, whenever we go there, in this area there's 5 masajids. In this area there are 5 masajids. And this is what everyone shows us. When you go as a tour, this is this masjid, and they're all walking distance. But mashallah, Maulana Abdullah, he gave us a book recently and it's called Virtues of Jerusalem. And if you look inside this book, there are approximately 40 different pieces of land. For example, you will see a raised mimbar. You will see a raised, mimbar like this, or you will see a raised building, or you will see a raised platform, and which actually means something. So it's not just the masajid around there. And on the second to the last day, you know, I went around with my book, and I was trying to look for these places, that what are these places, and what do they signify. So which is very, very important, guys. Remember, when you go to Al-Aqsa, you are standing at a place where 124,000 prophets prayed. Allahu Akbar. You are standing at a place where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he led all the Anbiya alayhi salatu wa salam. You are standing at a place where no portion of this area, you know, is left without an angel standing there. And you know, when you walk on these streets, and when you walk in this area, when you picture this, you know, the spirituality that you get from this is next level. You know, it's amazing. It's shocking. It brings you closer to Allah. That's why at the time of Fajr, you will race. You will race for Tahajjud. You will race for Fajr. So number one, if you haven't been to Al-Aqsa, make the intention today, whether you've turned old and grey, or whether you've turned, whatever age you are, or if you're a youngster, make the intention to visit Al-Aqsa. There's 5 masajid inside the actual compound with some extras, inshallah. So my brothers, inshallah, will be coming up, inshallah, and we'll be talking about it, inshallah. Jazakallah.